Let's get some. Yo, we live. What's going on with your Textiles here Daily Spread podcast? We really just tapping in real quick just to give you some, because we're working on some things right now. And while we work on those things, we gonna do what we gonna do. All right, so we talking basketball, NBA specifically, no college today. Oh, matter of fact, there might be a little smidgen of some college today. And we are talking NHL. Yeah, that's what it is. NHL. NHL, NBA, little sprinkle of college basketball today. All right, so if I look at my notes here real quick, what do I see? I see that there's a chance for another first game dog today in hockey. In my opinion, I'm not the biggest hockey guy. I don't have crazy breakdowns with the hockey. I just like certain teams in certain spots, and that could be any team at any given time. And yesterday we cashed, I believe it was the Blue Jackets, the first game. They were the dog. I believe they just looked like the better team in that spot yesterday. So we cashed tonight. We actually went 7-3 yesterday. We were 6-2, 3-1 in each of the two sports that we are focused on today, NBA and NHL. Then we had a late play. I believe we took a side in college basketball and it did not go our way. So that was that with that right there. So today, what are we on today? What do we like today and why do we like it? Again, kind of lean towards Ottawa and NHL versus the Oilers, slightly into them. Um, the Penguins really haven't shown like they want to be a, they want to represent at home. But the Lightning has not been that impressive on the road either. So you know, it is what it is. I do like the Blackhawks today though. I know that they're like a big favorite today, but I do like the Blackhawks at home today against Anaheim. I just don't think Anaheim is good for real. Anaheim might cover though, so you got to be careful with that. You know what I'm saying? You got to be careful with that. Oh man, what else we got here going on? The Rangers and Canucks. You think my mic is off? Oh, you know what? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? You should be able to hear me now. I bet. All right. Yo, so we were talking NHL, yo. NHL and NBA. We talking sports today. Y'all want to talk about sports? If y'all want to talk about sports, then we can talk about something else real quick. But we talking about sports right now. NHL and NBA mainly. We got some. We got a college basketball pick, but I don't even remember what it is. Fairfield. Fairfield. And we just took matter of fact. If you want to know my plays are, you want to go to Pickett. All right. You want to go to Pickett and um, we gonna we gonna what you call that? We don't need a G unit. All right. All right. So let's talk about some NBA right quick. All right. Before we slide, you got Cleveland. They will be facing off against Boston today, and that's the premium matchup. Everybody know that's the game today. Um, Boston, the way that they beat the Knicks at home in that first game is like, why would you want to get bet against Boston for real? But at the same time, Cleveland has been unstoppable. Cleveland has not lost a game yet. So why would you go against that? Boston really hasn't been a massive cover team at home. So, but this is that tournament type game, right? Or am I tripping? Because if it's that tournament type game, then you might want to roll with Cleveland because they got some runners. But Boston is so tough. So that's a tough game to call. Tough game to call right there. Charlotte and Brooklyn, they play today. Another tough game to call because there's a lot of running going on. This is Tuesday, right? Yeah, it's Tuesday. So Tuesday is the running games. I thought yesterday was the running games, but today's actually the running game. And so the Knicks went crazy yesterday, and I didn't capitalize on that big spread. I didn't. Uh, Still had a great day yesterday, but to not capitalize on that Knicks was crazy. You got Denver and Minnesota and Memphis, pardon me. And without Joker, it's like, why would you even take that chance, right? It's just that simple. Like, without Joker, like, why would you play them games? You better find yourself something else to do. If I mean, that's just how I feel. Of course, anything is possible. If you got an edge, you see something, share it, please. By all means, let me know. Like, yo, every time Denver goes to Memphis, maybe they win. I haven't researched. I don't even want to get into that with that game. Truthfully. My day is going great, Mimi. By the way, Nora, thank you for letting me know that that you can hear me. Mimi, and thanks for letting me know that the mic was off. Jada, what up? Like you a real person. Shout out to you. No trolling's involved. All right. So I'm usually doing the audio thing, you know what I mean? But I decided to do a little video today. We're gonna do more video content coming soon. We got OKC at San Antonio, and in my mind, all I could see is Shay and them just whooping on them boys. That's all I see in my mind. So I might take a shot with that. I didn't touch that game, but shot Gillian, there was no joke. Oh, and there's no Wimby? Oh my gosh. Yeah, we might have to make a move on that before it gets too late. And Utah, they face off against the Lakers. The Lake Show might just hand them there. Today, Lake Show at the crib, they have been a problem. So, doesn't look like a complicated slate for me. I just got to get to it in that regard. So, with that being said, NHL, these aren't like official plays, right? But Ottawa to me is not a bad look. The Penguins to score a couple goals, 3 goals is a possibility. Tampa Bay seems to give up a lot of goals on the road. The Jets, Winnipeg, they are a strong team in this type of a spot. At home, they haven't lost as a favorite at home all year. Florida, undefeated as a dog on the road all year, but only in 2 games. 7-0 are the Winnipeg Jets in this spot. I'm not fading that. Sorry. You got the Minnesota Wild. They are at the St. Louis Blues, and the Wild look like they to play. They look like the way to go. St. Louis seems to not be able to keep the teams from scoring, and Minnesota might just light the ass up today. Anaheim Ducks. I like the Anaheim Ducks a bit, but I don't like them against Chicago. I think Chicago should handle that today. Uh, Islanders. They are on the road against Calgary, and I like Calgary. I ain't gonna hold you, Calgary. I do like Calgary, and the Rangers. They face off with the Canucks, and my numbers like the Rangers, but the Rangers. I could see the Canucks scoring in that matchup. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that there. You got that? I hope so. If not, rewind and find is more to find. I'm gonna jump off this right here. Salute to you for liking this video, for subscribing to the channel, for sharing with people who want authenticity with these plays. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how we bring it. And again, there's gonna be more video content to come, so stay tuned for that. The Patreon is up. Daily spread on Patreon. What else? Follow us on Twitter if you're a tweeter, on X as they now call it, at textiles underscore, TEXSTYLES underscore. And if you want to get in direct contact and do some business, work with us or what have you, contact me, info at dailyspreadpodcast.com. Uno.